We haven't done a Reddit review in a long time. Sorry. Excuse me there. And I think if we're going to do a Reddit review, I think we should do one on I'm the main character. Like you see those videos, they come up on Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube all the time. And it's like somebody at the gym and it's like, and they're like filming and they're like doing squats. And then somebody does this. And then there's like a TTS voice that's like, this fucking piece of shit ruined my gym session by walking in front of my camera. And then what happens is this really ripped ass dude goes like, now this is just despicable. If you're in the gym, that's a public space. You shouldn't be expecting that everybody caters to you just because you want to film your workout. There's nothing wrong with filming, but understand that you are the one inconveniencing others. And then there's like 500,000 likes. Joey Swole, yeah, I've seen this video or like a form of this video 100 times. And I think it kind of forms the basis of people who think they're the center of the world. However, I'm watching this from a different perspective because I'm a streamer. And as much as I would love to see somebody like that and go, ha, what a loser, I hit a go live button and I expect tens of thousands of people to show up. In fact, if not enough thousands of people show up, I get sad. I had a video that got 720,000 views on my second channel. It was a 10 of 10 and I was sad about that. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm a crazy person for thinking that. That's a weird thing that I thought in my brain. That's weird. But I would like today to do a little self-reflection, a little self-awareness, and look at some of the most self-absorbed people to maybe make myself feel better, to say, hey, not as bad as them. Or maybe leave this thinking that, holy shit, I am as bad as them and I need to self-reflect and work on that. Stop! I must tell you about the sponsor of today's video. Stop! I must tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is Alienware, a sponsor I'm super happy to talk to you guys about because I use it all the time. Specifically, Alienware's new M18 gaming laptop. This puppy's got a 13th gen Intel Core processor, an 18-inch display, Cherry MX mechanical keyboard, and a 40 series graphics card. This is basically a computer on the road. The only thing that could be bad about it is if it runs hot and if it runs loud. And this puppy is quiet. And I would know because I'm traveling a lot, so I'm using it a lot. I'm literally going to Paris next month, and I would not be able to do it unless I could work on this laptop for thumbnails or for even streams. So do me a favor. If you're in the market for a laptop, check out Alienware, and thank you to them for sponsoring this video. All right, goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.
Started a new gym today only to find out people don't have gym etiquette. Here I was recording my leg stretch session for the past 15 minutes, and this lady chose to squeeze between.
Pause. 15 minutes? You're filming yourself doing this? Where is that video going? What are you possibly doing with that 15 minutes of content?
Walk across my video, despite having a bigger space to walk through on the other side.
I almost respect the brain of somebody to so instantly feel like they got fucked over. She was side-eyeing before she crossed. That level of, and I'll call it delusion. Delusion is insane. That's like, it's impressive in a way.
And here comes this guy who walked around but then chose to walk in front even though he already saw me recording.
That's it? Social media is the problem. Before you could post shit online and be like, check out this fucker, and quote retweet or drop a TikTok or film somebody doing something weird, you would have to confront them. What happened to confronting? Just confront them. If you have a problem, confront them, and then maybe they can either apologize or put you in your place if you're incorrect.
Are you kidding me? Again? Really? I have zero shame that I gave them dirty looks.
So you have no shame in giving them dirty looks, which
there it is. There it is, Joey Swoles.
Means you think
he's always so red. Why is he that red?
Okay that you got upset for walking through your video when you set your camera up in front of the walkway to a dumbbell rack. If you look at that sign above your head, it says, please put equipment away after use. It doesn't say, please look out for people filming, then put your weights back.
Damn, Joey,
the
tell
gym
him.
is a shared space. You need to respect other people. If you can't do that, stay home.
Filming
gives you no priority.
Wait, do you play chess? Is that a giant chess piece in the back?
Mind your own business. Be better than that.
I mean, shit. I'd be giving her a dirty look. For the belt? Pfft, you're not even activating the core anymore, you know?
They literally ruined the shot. It's extremely rude to see someone obviously recording and walk in front of the camera setup. Please learn gym etiquette, sweetie.
Okay, all right. I'll learn gym etiquette, you know? Yoko Ono can't get enough attention, so starts wailing during her husband and Chuck Berry's performance. I feel like people over-exaggerate how bad Yoko Ono is. I know of Yoko Ono's hate train. I don't know of Yoko Ono outside of it, but I feel like people exaggerate. I feel like she's, I don't know. Let's just watch.
High up on the ridge, just a half a mile from the Mississippi.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Yet another dickhead doing whatever this is.
Man, gang shit, man, Wendy shit, man. Oh, shit.
I like his friend going, damn, how did this happen? Well, how could this possibly have happened when all we did was just trespass into an area on a private property we weren't supposed to? New main character.
Party girl, she just want to have fun. Say you ain't wifey type, but I don't care.
See, that's someone who deserves to be the main character. USPS worker. Yep. Into the American government. Let's get new trucks for our USPS drivers. Too long have they been driving those rectangular pieces of shit. Too long are they suffering in the heat with those dusty ass vehicles. Maybe make them electric, do some green switch if you want. Let's fix the trucks. Get them some AC in there. Influencer in an aquarium. Okay, I'm conflicted. Because I think wholly, this doesn't harm anyone. Maybe unless they're like loitering for too long. It doesn't harm anyone. However, it is so cringe. It's insanely cringe. What the biggest harm it causes is cringe by AoE attack. But it doesn't necessarily like hurt anyone to go to the aquarium and then, I guess, act like you've never seen fish before, or I guess act like you're Ariel trying to, get out of her grotto. I don't know what the goal was here, but this is just cringe. And I think cringe is better than the gym stuff. My brain doesn't allow me to do this. I wish it did. I wish I had this level of ignorance to those around me and the lack of self-awareness that I could go into an aquarium and go and take a oddly weird Instagram video and maybe some cool Instagram photos. But I can't. And because of that, the pictures I end up posting on Instagram are just me half the time going like this. Because my dumbass doesn't know how to like pose for a picture in any place that's public because I don't feel natural in it. It is in fact a flaw of mine because it would help my job if I was better at it, but I'm not better at it. So I don't know. I'm conflicted here. See, I would argue in a way what she does is a net positive because it adds joy because people are able to make fun of her cringe. Main character is surprised the world doesn't revolve around them.
People are just walking in front of it like we're not recording.
It happens. People are people. None of it's intentional. Never attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence. It's far more likely that they're all in their own worlds, doing their own thing. They're not paying attention to the world around them. And we all do it every day, whether you're driving, walking down the street. All of our lives are just as complex as everybody else's. Everything you have going on, they have going on. Nobody knows what everybody else is going through. We also need to be a little more self-aware and aware of the world around us.
I don't know how he found this person to interview. I assume it was random bypasser. Wise. A wise bypasser indeed. Very good trait that everybody should have. Can be overwhelming at times, though.
That was deep.
You gotta look deep to find the deep things. If all you ever do in your life is stay at the surface, you'll never find anything worth exploring.
He's writing his own meditations at home. In 200 years, I don't know what this guy's name is. We're going to read his book.
Are you real?
I try to be.
Even that, insane. He doesn't miss. The best kind of main character. What is this? Is this like what Canadians do in the winter? They shouldn't be outside. It's after skiing. Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
I'm sexy and I know.
The vaping smoke screen. Holy shit, that's fire. Okay, you know what this reminds me of? I feel like there's two polarizing sides, and it's like one is people who want to be a part of order, and like, you know, fall in line is a bad term, but like they want to be a part of a larger group. They don't want to stand out. They just want everyone to be like considerate of other people and get through the day, you know? And then there's people who consider themselves the main character, and this can be terrible. Like, this person is usually always fine. People who conform, they're generally always fine, unless they conform into something that's bad, whatever. This person can be dangerous because they can be super cringe, like some of the gym people we saw, or they can be amazingly infectious with their character. And usually, you know, the people you read about in books or whatever are going to end up, you know, being this person here because of their infectious personality. The one video that always comes to mind to describe the good version of that extreme is this guy. So there's this music festival, like this is over 10 years ago. And this guy, you can see, is going crazy dancing. And instantly you can see the flaw with being someone who diverts from the crowd. And the crowd has decided to mostly sit down because they're being filmed, right? Like, there's a reason they're being filmed, and it's because what they are doing is weird. Someone has decided to film them because they are out of the ordinary. There's a reason they're not filming the people sitting down, and they're filming the one guy standing up dancing. And so there's like 3 reactions. 1, ignore it, which most people are doing. 2, film it because it's weird. And then 3, join in. And so this person also joins in to go crazy. And a lot of respect to the second guy to make it seem less awkward and cringe by being the second person here. But very quickly, you have a third person join in. And if you guys have never seen this video before, I'm going to fast forward just 1 minute. Crazy. This video blows my mind. Like, how quickly it goes from one guy solo dancing, awkward and weird, so he's being filmed, to 2 people, you know, brave soldier following suit, to I feel weird if I'm not joining in. Like, I feel FOMO sitting next to this and not being a part of this thing growing. Anyway, that's the good kind of main character, kind of like this guy. When moving to NYC isn't like the movies. And they're up at sunrise, soaking in the city. We're in the fucking city, bitch. We've been up all night. Yes. Yes. Is that her screaming? Shut the fuck up. Relax. I'm not relaxing. You're gonna shut the fuck up. Yeah, that is a snap back to reality. They were having a moment out there, you know? Look, I like a good moment like anybody else. Like, you know when I have this main character moment, I think everybody has it. If I'm at the airport, I'm listening to this song and I'm walking around. And that's me living my moment in life like this. And I'm walking around like it's the fucking first day of the rest of my life. But, you know, I don't do it on the top floor of an apartment complex at 6 a.m. when other people are sleeping around me. I'm just walking through an airport pretending my life's dope. Taking aesthetic video in London Underground be like... What are you, LARPing as like a blue-collar worker who needs to use public transportation? What it is so stupid. Yeah, you're at the fucking subway station, dude. Like, people are using the tube to get to work and shit. Like, I'm getting so annoyed at every look at the camera because I know every look at the camera is like a desire to connect with the viewer. And like, isn't this annoying? And my thought is like, no, it's not. It's not annoying that they're walking. It's annoying that you're getting mad about it. My little sister saw her moment. She took it. Oh, kids are the problem. Because when little kids act like the main character, it's funny and cute. And they get adoration. And then they grow up wanting that same adoration. And where do they find it but acting the same they did when they were young? Children are the problem in how we treat them differently.
Single and available? Single and available? Single and available? That's me. That's me. I'm single and available. I'm single and available. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'm single and available though.
That was horrible. That was so horrible. I don't want to watch anymore. That was horrible. I'm going to wrap it up there. Maybe we'll look at some more later. That was Jesus Christ.